to the rhyme.
Sometimes nothing is doing more. Okay.
Make sure all y'all phones is not turned on. Make sure the volume is off.
My phone's low. My phone's.
All right. So we live, y'all.
All right, we live on everything.
Yes, sir.
All right, what up? What up, Facebook?
What up, Facebook? What up, Podbean, iTunes, everywhere else you can find our ass talking shit. Welcome to another episode of No Good Sense. We are live today. T got her titties out because we on TV.
Wait a minute, hold on. I came with a specific
I
level
thought that
of
was
energy.
specific.
She came with
Not
titty energy.
because
Titty, that's what I thought it was.
no, I was coming because I needed that energy today. I was not coming because.
No, she got her titties out for herself, not for you.
Not for-
But right,
I mean, I didn't think
I
they
had
were
to
for me.
come-
I thought they
had
were
to
for
be-
the rest of the world.
It ain't even for them either because I don't know who's the rest of the world.
They
It's
for
for
her.
me. It's for me.
Right.
I have to look good for me.
People be walking around. Let me sign your titties, T.
Titties, titties.
Yeah, she already got a marker ready. Like, here you go.
Got some haters. I'm not gonna say nothing when somebody want to sign your Chrome Dome. Yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna be like, go ahead and sign it. Put your titties all on next to his ear and all that. I'm just gonna support it.
But then the fucking signature start running because he's sweating and shit.
I know, right?
He gonna have to get a dry erase marker for sure,
Right.
so you can just wipe it off.
Exactly.
That shit gonna start running. What you talking about? I'm gonna be looking like Rudy Giuliani.
I don't know how to do this thing.
So anyway, I guess like we do every other week, we'll go to how's everybody week been? And I guess starting with ladies first.
Oh, y'all want to start with me today?
We always start with
Y'all
you.
do always start with me.
Right.
Okay, so actually my week was very interesting. I got a promotion at work, which was kind of cool.
Damn, you
Nice.
just started working.
I did just start working. No, they said they needed my skills in other departments, so I got a promotion.
All right, well, congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
what's up.
I think Monday, they already switched me over to the next new department.
So are you gonna still be able to work from home?
Yes, but I think we are going to 2 days a
In
week.
the office?
Yeah, versus the 1 day.
Well, you know, hey.
But the office is in Detroit now. I don't have to go all the way down south to go to work.
Okay.
So
Down south where?
I mean, down like off 75. I was gonna have to go dang near to by Ohio to go to work. But now my location is back in Detroit, so I'm happy.
So,
Sister.
oh well, you know, I just say, you know, first off, shout out to D
Hey,
over
Bree.
here. D made us these nice what's these green tea.
Green teas.
I
Green
appreciate
teas. Yeah.
So
It's good, right?
yeah, it's pretty good. So we want to, you know, take a shout out to T and her toast up.
Right,
T and
my
T and her
my
friends.
promotions.
her promotion.
Thank
There
you.
go.
Appreciate it.
That's what's up. Okay, that's all you got.
That is all I have to report right now. But it was a good week. I
That's
haven't
that's
been
a
here.
lot, you know.
That is a lot. I haven't really been here. So you know
Like
what?
that
One
shit.
thing that I did
Shit.
discover this week was that everybody ain't got to know your plans, and it was a hard lesson for me.
Everybody should know your plan.
Everybody should not know my plans, and that goes for friends or family. But
There's a lot of haters out there.
I want to say
A lot.
haters. Well, but yeah,
Discouragers.
it was a lot of discouragement
How you
about
gonna-
some
how you
things
gonna
that I had
do?
planned.
Why you gonna do?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
You
moving
can't do-
forward, I
Right.
will definitely be changing and keeping some things because you know what, I get caught in that I'm so excited and I want to share.
You want to share good stuff with good
You
people.
do want to share stuff, and you
So-
like, and then when they hit you with that, you be like, oh wait, here they go with something else negative. Oh, y'all done threw, and then you just throw my whole mood off. So
No, I
Exactly.
understand.
I gotta learn to not be so willing and quick to share good news
No, you can't.
or
can't
plans
share
of
because
good
everybody
news.
ain't happy for you. You know what I'm
Exactly.
Everybody
saying?
is not.
Exactly. So I'm
But-
telling shit. So I'm ready. I'm the
Right.
man rapper.
You were absolutely right. I'm telling them after the fact,
Yeah.
or they not even gonna know it all.
This is
But-
my year of
Hey,
MMFB.
hey, Herbie. What's that?
Minding my fucking business, man.
Absolutely,
Okay?
you got to.
Because
I try to do that
let me
every
tell you
day.
something. If shit don't affect me, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm happy for you.
Fuck that. I care. I'm like, nigga, you wasting my time with this shit. I had to sit here and listen to this motherfucking story. and you ain't got nothing to do with me, and nothing to benefit me, and nothing to benefit you, and now you mad because I called you an idiot. Like I just
That's too much energy. Some people
No.
don't deserve that level of energy either.
no, I only give it
So,
to people who actually deserve that level of energy. Like if I care, I'm gonna give you maximum effort. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
But I don't care. I'm just like, oh, okay, that's nice, great. So you're jumping out of a plane with no parachute? Not a problem.
I'm like, you got it planned out?
Yep.
All right.
You gonna roll when you hit the ground, right? You gonna roll?
Do you got
Absolutely.
do you have a plan for this?
I gotta do
You
better.
do?
At that.
All right. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got a plan. We good.
All right. I don't even need to know the plan. As long as you think it'll work. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. 'Cause
So I was watching to speak to that point. I was watching Kingsman last night, the prequel.
Yeah.
This nigga said, "All right, guys, I got this new invention. It's called a parachute." And he hands it to the black guys, like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have you jump out this plane with the parachute. Then I'm gonna go, yeah."
How you
And he's
look
like,
at
"I'm
it.
gonna go land the plane over here, and I'm gonna take the elevator up." He's like, "The fuck? Wait a minute, hell no,
No, I'm not
I'm
doing
not
that.
doing that." So,
He ended up doing this something like that. I wouldn't do.
but you want me to do it. But
Right,
you
but
gotta
you want
watch
me to
out.
do
Your
it.
initial plan was for me to do that shit.
exactly.
Fuck
Like,
that.
fuck you, man.
You gotta definitely watch out because there's a lot of people out here like that will
Mm-hmm.
want you to do things or don't want you to do things because they're not willing to jump out that parachute.
Oh, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what
So-
you gotta be careful for, man. People will try to knock you off course just because they ain't got no course to go on.
Yeah.
All right. So what about you, D? How was your week?
Oh man, it was crazy. Nothing happened. That's the fucking crazy part. It's
Yeah.
just quiet. Damn, yeah, nothing happened, dog. Like it was just, I fuck it. Good week.
Nice
Went and
quiet
hooped.
week, huh?
Yep, went and hoop. Yeah, we did run some nice plays on Thursday, dog.
We did.
Yeah, we find it's rare that we get to be on the same team. It's rare that we get to be on the same team. So, but I do got to stop passing out of them jump shots because I was kind of throwing the ball. I be literally
Right.
like ready, and
You
then
ain't jumping. I'm
he
like,
start going to the basket. I'm like, whoop, dump ball.
it'd be like a lob dump off. So it's like, all right, did he shoot it or is he passing it? Like I'm going for the rebound or am I getting the, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all talking about y'all imaginary 40 points, y'all.
Now we're at 40, but we
No,
did stay on the court quite a while. Yes.
Yeah, we
Alright,
did.
good.
1,400 calories worth.
Them youngins was showing y'all a little something.
Nah, we're all about the same age.
Yeah.
We're all in our 30s.
Oh, okay.
So-
Y'all all in the same
my
level,
40s,
broke
so-
down.
30s and 40s.
Okay.
There'd be a couple. Everybody's in their 30s and 40s. And surprisingly, last night, everybody for the most part is in pretty decent shape. Like
yeah.
it wasn't a whole lot of strolling up and down the court. Like the week before, we was able to take some plays off, kind of walk up the court. Nah, you was walking up last night. Your ass get beat down the court. Like
Okay.
your nigga was behind you.
Well, it sounded like y'all had
I put it to you like
a
this:
good.
it's
a good
competitive
game.
enough for where we are.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
good.
like right where you want to be.
Nobody
you know what I'm
has
saying?
hoop dreams.
Right.
We all have to go to work
Well,
Friday.
obviously,
We got
'cause
insurance.
y'all have jobs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
My hoop dreams stopped at age 10.
Right.
Shit.
But yeah, we had some good plays yesterday. It was all right.
Yeah, man, it was fun. Now we get C to come out there.
I don't know, man. I'm just ankle right now, man.
You can be the ref. We just need a ref.
Yeah, we do need
We
Is that
really need a ref.
Is that
man.
that same ankle you was using to walk up and down them steps, or no?
Is that the same when you rolled that Vassal house in the driveway?
Damn.
That,
That was.
that was the same ankle. Okay.
Wait, yeah, it was.
Why you bring that up?
I was just asking, you
I
know.
was getting off that game, though. I ain't lying. I was getting off.
He was out there balling in fucking church shoes.
Now he
The
was,
shiny
he was
top.
making some amazing shots that day. I don't know what happened.
Sent
Yeah,
up
my-
a prayer.
That shit came to an end really quickly, though. I tell you.
No, I
that
came back out for a second. Then it's like, no. My ankle blew up like
Hold your hands up. You all right?
much. She
Okay.
took you on to show how you
I like, is he about to go into cardiac over there? We ain't doing that.
So what about you, C? How was your week?
it was pretty good, man. Actually, man, made some money.
Hey.
Then watched the Pistons and they won. Had
Oh.
the little boss suite, man.
Fucking
We
up
had
our
the
draft.
little lounge area where you can go down and get some buffet food and
And he said he saw the same Karen that was
Was he?
yeah.
Did she check your ticket?
That's the thing
She
I
was
asked
looking.
him. That's the first thing
She
I asked
was
him.
looking
man.
though, like I know him, but I don't know. I don't remember.
That's that
He
same
ain't want
nigga
to
that
say that you're
disrespected
right.
me.
That y'all all look alike, but
I
y'all.
was in that
she was
motherfucker
thinking-
smiling at like this. Hey.
He said my ticket's good this week.
But no, it was good though, man. Met Joe Lewis' son. Met Greg Kelser again. I meet him all the time, but it was nice, man. It was a nice little game and atmosphere. Yeah, Joe Lewis' son. His son, one of his sons.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it was
Thank
good. Other than that, I mean, great week, man. You know what I'm saying? Go green, go white, man. That's all I gotta say.
Just all the time, huh?
It's always green. Go green, go white.
damn, Ricky.
Ricky fucking that bone up over there, man.
Who gave him that bone?
I did.
For the
Damn,
T-bone that he had.
He been tearing it up.
That
Oh, that
shit's from-
tomahawk you had the
Hell
other
yeah,
day?
this shit was for
You just said
Valentine's.
that was nice that you saved it for Ricky. He happy. Oh, because he ain't get his daddy ain't give him no date.
Nah, I used to save all the big ass bones for my boxer, but
What you talking about? You don't know what I get that boy to eat? That nigga, why you think he's so fucking fat?
he had to get his fat. This is dog fat as hell.
Ricky
Well,
gets
I
all
guess,
the
like-
all the
like-
leftovers before we throw food away on Sunday. He gets everything to eat. Everything from that week.
That's why he be in here pooping.
Hey,
That's why
whatever.
Ricky be in here pooping.
They
Okay.
be feeding this dog salads.
Oh yeah, he eats salads. I gave this motherfucker the rest of the Big Mac sliders. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, those Big Mac sliders were really delicious.
Thank you very much.
They were.
Smashed
I
them
took
shits.
like 4 home.
Thank you.
I took 4 home.
Yeah, Ricky
They were
smashed them
delicious.
shits. So, yeah,
They were
Ricky
delicious.
eats good. I had some taco meat. Some leftover taco meat.
Pause.
I was gonna use. I was
I
gonna
gave him
use
the
it,
leftovers,
but it fell on the floor. I was like, fuck. Like, it just fell, the top came off. I'm like, damn it. So Ricky just got another treat. You know what I'm saying? So
I
Ricky
had
eat
some
good.
extra hamburger and gave it to him.
Yes, that boy eat good. Ricky, all right.
They're gonna have congenital heart failure.
You know what? He gonna die happy. You know what I'm saying? He be all right. Yeah, everything.
Heart attacks are the worst, man. This shit.
I mean,
Hopefully he going to sleep.
going to dog heaven.
All right. He be all right. Ricky tough, man.
You gonna get another dog
No,
You
this
done?
is it for me.
This is your foray into fatherhood.
This is my first dog and last dog. I don't think I ever have another dog.
Really?
Yes.
Don't get a fucking cat, man.
No, I'll never have another animal.
I think
Oh.
men who have cats are weak.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Men
I can't do that.
what? What
Men
is
who have
that?
cats are weak.
What do you mean? Oh wow.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
you
really
know,
a strong
man.
statement to say.
I hate fucking cats.
That's you,
I
though.
know that is not my personal,
I'm just saying, though, that's
preference.
your preference.
but how you relate that to a man being weak though?
Weak cats are like
Because the
weak
cats
fucking
are
creatures,
soft
you know?
animals.
Yeah,
Like, cats
they are,
are, they're not protective. The only thing cats want to do is be loved on, and
and
that's it. Like they just want to receive affection. That's it.
right.
That's
A
it.
dog can't fucking protect you. You can't take a cat on a walk. If you do, it looks fucking dumb.
But a dog ain't necessarily. I mean, he gonna try to protect you, but he may
A
not.
cat not going to try to protect you at all.
But if you a man, do you
Mhm.
really want the
And this-
protection of? Do you need the protection of a animal, a dog?
Maybe there's a fucking coyote running around. You send your dog out here, boom.
So you
chase
gonna sacrifice
coyote
the
off.
dog?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here doing this with no fucking cat. Talk about yo, what's up?
How
I'm
much
not
Mr.
doing that.
Bigglesworth?
Right.
What?
This is for 6 weeks as a puppy. That's
Hey.
it. 6 weeks as a
But
puppy.
some of them do it to get the women.
Not no
Right,
fucking
Right,
cat.
and I'm
I don't know, you know,
like,
some
but
of
if
the-
you know how to caress, if you know how
James
to take,
Bondville had a cat. He was
But-
hard as hell.
here's the
What?
thing.
James Bondville, he had a cat. He was hard
Who,
as hell.
Dr. Evil?
If you
No,
know how
that's
to,
fucking
if you know how to roast
Austin
pussy,
Powers.
Right, exactly. If you know how to maintain a relation and keep a cat comfortable,
pussy
well, can't
cat.
you relate that into keeping
Hey,
a woman?
She would have
Satisfied?
a cat.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I would have a cat.
Yeah,
I don't
you like
like
to rub the
cats,
fur.
but I
Tender.
would
You
have.
ain't rub through the fur.
Tender, loving. I mean, women want a man like that
So
to
you
be
can't,
tender
they can't
and
see
loving.
that from a dog. A cat. First
No,
of all,
I'm
a
not saying
cat's
that,
not
but you
gonna.
just said that it's like
Yeah,
I
'cause
guess
like,
I never thought about it like that.
Looks
That a
like
man
like
is
dogs,
weak.
you can like teach to do shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like cats really you
Cats are independent.
right, they just like fuck you. I'm gonna go scratch up your couch and just keep it moving.
And
don't
so
let- and if a
that's
cat-
what it is that y'all don't
and
like
if a
because
cat-
you can control
listen,
the dog
and
and
if
the
a
cat
cat-
you
and
can't.
if a cat-
That's why y'all don't like
And
the
if a
cats.
cat ever
It ain't
if
'cause-
a cat ever piss in your house, the shit's over, nigga.
Yep.
Cats
Yep.
make your house stank.
Stupid thing. All the piss and shit stay in the house.
Okay,
in
but-
in a dirt dump.
No. Okay,
You
that's
ain't trying
fine.
to
But
do it.
you
gotta go
can't you
sift through the dump.
Yeah, I got
can't
sift
you
through and find
neuter the
poop.
cat and all that?
Catch you what?
They still
Can't
got
you
to
neuter and do all that to get
Still
so they
gonna
won't
piss and
pee?
shit.
Oh,
No,
Your house?
the
no, they just
motherfucker
gonna
still
spray that shit.
right.
Oh.
The motherfucker still piss. He get mad at you. You piss in your house.
That's why they got
Oh.
them little odor things. Odor.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Well,
you
I
gotta
don't
clean
know.
that litter box. If you don't clean that litter box every day, it's gonna be
I
trouble.
don't have any pets,
trouble.
and a cat would not be a pet
And
that
the
I'm going to get.
summertime cat.
Fuck
smell.
cats. They shed.
Oh.
They like to.
The
they
smell.
lay on
Like
fucking
their hair
bread.
gets in like their hair always gets in my eye. I always get if I ever around somebody got a cat, I always get hair in my eye. Dog. I don't know how.
You know why I stopped liking cats? When I see them laying on the bread at the bodega. I'm tired of that shit.
Yeah.
Every time you be in fucking Jersey, New York, it's fucking cat laying
No,
on something,
I have to
dog.
say that I don't like all cats. There have been some really cool cats that I've met.
Lions.
You know what I'm saying? I've been some really cool cats that I've met. You know what I mean? Like really. But generally speaking, I'm not a cat person.
I'm not a house cat kind of guy.
I'm not okay. So I've been to people's houses, just like Hardneck just commented and said that her house will never stink. And I've been to her house, and you are absolutely right. I would not know that she had a cat. I don't even see that mug. He came out, he say what's up, and then he go back to the room.
Yeah.
But some people's houses, yes, I've been at their house, and it does not smell inviting.
No. And
At
I don't
all.
want to eat at anybody's house who has a fucking cat. Because I feel like the cat just walk all over
I
the
know.
counter.
I feel that way. Now that is
Yeah.
a stereotype that I do,
Eat
but that's
Stereotype
not
that I see.
guaranteed. It's
I
not
don't
guaranteed to
allow Ricky in the
everybody,
kitchen
but
when I'm cooking
Right.
and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know
My
what I'm
dog
saying?
didn't come in
Fuck
the kitchen
that.
at all.
Yeah.
That nigga just
I mean, I got an
stand
open
outside.
plan. I can't.
Yeah,
really
you
I don't
can't
know.
do
You know what I'm saying?
shit.
But when I'm cooking, nigga, get your ass up. No, we ain't having this shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
What?
I'm about to have you here scratching and shaking, and then your hair get all in there. Nah, fuck
Yeah.
that, dog.
Yep.
I'm
Eating
okay
fucking
with
shawarma with dog hair.
Oh yeah, what up,
I'm-
Kiana? How you doing, baby?
I'm okay with a loving, affectionate man though. So
I mean, we could be loving and affectionate, but we ain't gotta have a cat to be that.
no,
Right.
you don't.
You want him
You
to
don't.
purr on you and rub his face against the side of your arm and shit? Maybe walk around with his ass
You
in
gotta
there.
come up there and put his
Your
forehead
man,
on
yeah.
it.
You know, he come right
No,
doing that shit.
No,
I didn't think so.
I don't know.
I think so.
I mean, it's a time and place for everything. As a man, as a
Saying
woman.
that's what
So
cats do.
okay, well, I don't have any cats.
All right. So
Fuck
anyway,
cats.
so she had a good week.
She had a good week.
Right.
Thanks, C.
Right. There we go.
Hell yeah, for sure.
Well, what we got going on today?
Hey, I don't care about me. I mean, I had a okay.
G, what's good
I
with
forgot
your
about
week, dog?
How was your week?
You don't care. You know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
like you-
He literally just said, no, not really.
Okay, how was your week? I'm sorry.
It was okay, man. You know,
Okay.
It was just okay.
All right, now that's not the way.
Right.
Oh, I love
See,
you.
that's why you can't invite
Look.
people places, man. You know what I'm saying?
At all.
Hmm?
At all. You can't take black people nowhere.
I know,
What you
right?
mean? Where y'all take me to? Y'all ain't even
We-
taking me nowhere, so I can act up.
Exactly.
We
Oh.
tried to, but your ass be too ornery.
All right.
Right.
I'm not. It's certain words that you can't use against a black woman, a black female.
What's that?
And that one
You know what
word
I'm
is
saying?
bitch.
Right, that's bitch. You can't say
Bitch.
that at all.
No,
to
you
any
can't
black
say we
female.
aggressive. You can't say we bitter. You can't say we angry.
Why can't I say you? So I can say you mad, but I can't say you
You
angry.
can say you big man.
Right, you big man right now, ain't you?
But
No,
you can't say
Nigga,
bitter.
But you angry. Nigga, who the fuck you talking to?
You
So
can't.
you
you
add
cannot
the
say
two
bitter.
bad words
You know
together.
what? Let me- hold on,
hold
on. Bit.
Bitter bitch.
Hold on,
Bitter
bitter
bitch.
bitch.
Nah.
Okay, so let me write
Nah.
this down, okay? Because
Don't
this
say,
is interesting, okay? And I want all our sisters and women in general to chime in, okay? What are words that we should not say to black women?
Trigger words.
Trigger words.
Trigger words. Okay,
Trigger words.
Okay, T.
Okay.
So what are trigger words?
Bitter.
Okay, bitter.
Bitch.
Yes,
we know we
bitch.
can't say bitch. We can call him a
Right.
cunt.
Oh,
We can't say
Oh,
bitch.
No, kind. No, that's
No.
No, you can call a white woman a
Yeah, you-
bitch, but you can't call her a cunt.
Right.
They get
You
pissed.
call her a white woman a cunt, it's
It's
war.
rat.
Yeah, she'll
Right.
kill you. A black girl, you call her a cunt, she gonna get mad at you because you called her some dumbass shit.
Yeah.
And like, what the fuck are you, some type of white boy? But if you call her a bitch, it's just gonna be on and popping, right?
Exactly.
Like, you might as well
Them
just
fighting words.
Bald headed ass bitch.
No, that's
Oh.
too,
But it's still bitch though at the
Damn.
end.
that
You
was
been
the whole
waiting to say
word.
that?
He really
That
was.
That was a whole
I
sentence.
feel like he took a shot at somebody.
Right.
No,
All
I'm
right,
just
so we
saying.
got bitter, we got bitch, you say aggressive.
Aggressive. You can't say she aggressive. Oh, you can't say that she lonely. Oh, she that lonely.
Bitch.
Right.
What about thirsty?
Can we say thirsty?
Um,
If she's acting thirsty in the moment.
I don't think that we, you say I'm thirsty. We gonna pop off, but you definitely can't say I'm bitter. You can't say I'm aggressive. You can't say, oh, you lonely. Ain't nobody wants you. Like all them phrases in that wheelhouse is gonna get you in trouble. Like you're never gonna get a good reaction from a black woman saying any of those things. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? You're not.
I don't know no more, dog.
Hey, bitch. Anybody else got any comments y'all want to add? What the fellas can't say to a black woman?
Lush.
Vincent said
Call
you
her a
can't
lush.
say bitch.
Yeah.
A lush. You can't call her a hoe either. You can't call her a hoe because now the standards is like, what's good for you? But you a hoe, but you want to call me the hoe?
You call her bald head hoe ass bitch.
Damn,
and
man.
the night is over.
Okay, well.
The night is
You
fucking
can't
over.
call her a thought.
Yes, you can.
No, you can
It
call.
depends on
No,
the
here we
time.
go.
It
Hold
depends
on,
what
hold
she
on.
doing.
You call her an aggressive, lonely, bald head, bitter, hoe bitch.
Hoe ass bitch.
Hoe ass bitch.
Hoe ass
You just want
bitch.
to end the relationship right then and there. You gonna end the relationship because she is not calling you,
That's
and
it.
she gonna read you for filth.
And she might
While
cut
she
you.
walking out.
It is Detroit. She might cut you.
Right.
That's
It's like
it.
you just can't call.
I need that phrase on a shirt. I want that whole phrase on a fucking shirt.
So you
Like on the sleeve. Start from
what's
you
the-
hoe ass, bald head ass, bitter ass, lonely, aggressive.
No, you
Bitch, right in the middle.
no, bitches
you overachieving, underachieving
bitch
ass.
is like the exclamation point. So
Right.
it's aggressive, lonely.
bitter.
Oh, Kenyatta
Bitter.
said don't call her loud. She
look,
said
no,
don't
loud.
call her loud.
Bitter.
It's the shirt. You have all the names.
Yep,
right
all
here,
through the shirt.
And then the shirt in the middle say
Bitch. Yep. Hoe ass bitch.
Okay, this was not a branding moment for y'all.
It became one.
Come up with. I want my percentage.
All right, here we go.
The originator.
Aggressive, lonely,
I want
bitter,
my
loud.
What
percentage.
up, JJ?
Here we go. Aggressive, lonely, bitter, loud, hoe ass bitch.
Yes, that can go on the back. I need something to go up
Oh,
the sleeve.
and they said don't call her broke. Don't call her broke.
What if she
Don't
broke?
call females. What are the words?
Hoe ass
So
broke
what?
bitch.
We don't. You know what? At the end of the
Did we
day,
bald head ass in there? Was bald head in there?
at the end of the day, I don't believe that any female really can deserve the title of being broke, especially if you're a mom.
Can you say non-cooking ass?
Because the fact of the matter is 9 times out of 10, most of the females are the caregivers for the kids. So you should never ever, especially a mother, you should never ever call her broke because 9 times out of 10 she's doing the best she can with the resources she has to take care of her family.
But y'all could call a nigga broke, and the nigga be busting his ass.
You busting your ass
Going to work, doing his shit.
Doing what? I can't call a nigga. I can call a man broke.
You know why?
I can call a man broke.
See, but it's not fair to call him broke if he goes to work.
He goes to work?
But you call him an underachiever. You underachieving ass nigga. That's what you
Okay,
call
well,
because
he's
he's going to work and he's bringing in some money, but it's
point at
not.
me, nigga.
No, I'm just saying, just in general, not you per
I
se.
can call a man broke. Okay, yeah, I'm listening.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, because to C point, he's like, yo, I'm going to work hard, blah, 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 blah. And
it's like all his bills paid,
he just can't spoil you.
Right, he just can't
Maybe
spoil
he
you.
an underachieving ass nigga to you, but
he is an underachiever. He would be an underachiever, and you are right because at the same time, you can't. As a man, you are a provider, a protector. You want to have a lady laid up to you, next to you, and you can't provide any of those. Women want to feel emotionally secure. They want to feel that our man is sewing into them mentally. They want to feel financially secure. You can't provide in none of those aspects. You can't financially provide or secure a household for us, but you want me to be laid up here, not messing with nobody but you. I mean, come on, let's be realistic. Then you are underachiever. Yes, I do agree with that. Okay, you good? Do you need to be by yourself? Good over there.
All right, then what if a chick don't have kids?
Haha.
I mean, that's different.
Okay, we call that chick broke.
If she don't have kids?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Can call her bum ass bitch.
Well, it depends on what she's doing.
Oh. See, it's double standard.
It's a double standard?
It's a double standard.
I'm just saying, what is she doing?
I got an OnlyFans page.
Right. I only do OnlyFans. I'm
No.
fucking 3 niggas on my OnlyFans, but I don't love them. I only wants to be with you.
No, because he just said the only criteria he said is that she doesn't have a kid.
Like you said.
So I said, what else is she doing?
She doing the same thing my man do. He take care of himself. She got enough to take care of herself and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she in the same boat that my man got that you just said underachiever. So would she also be labeled an underachiever?
I mean, if that man don't consider men is different.
I'm asking you.
Me personally, but I don't want a woman. So what I'm looking for a woman for, a man might not consider that an underachiever.
I asked you a question.
But my views is based on what a man is going to bring to the relationship with me. You got to ask one of them on what they would view a woman to be. You know what I'm saying? To them.
I was just asking a woman if you would call it both ways.
Right. Apparently you're not going to.
Facts.
Apparently no, because we're not looking for this. We're not basing our standards on the same standard.
Like he sat up there and he was able to say, okay, a man that's not able to do X, Y, and Z is an underachiever. He was able to objectively say that. But you can't sit here and object.
But if you want to be with the one, if you're looking to have a family, if you're looking to be with someone, take it to the next level, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, it needs to be, and my expectations in what you can provide, there needs to be some discussion, right? So if I'm saying, huh?
That's not what I'm asking, though.
Okay, what are you asking?
I just asked, would you call her an underachiever?
I mean, I would, but that's
okay. Thank you. I didn't ask your opinion. Get your big earrings, okay?
I would.
Look, she ready to fight. She taking the earrings off.
I'm not ready to fight.
They automatic. They auto eject those.
This is all love.
Nigga mode.
Once a certain energy is released,
I heard bitch 15 times.
This is all love Friday.
That was a warning shot. You know what I mean? Let you know, then that once the other one come off,
it's over.
It's a button on the phone. All you gotta hit that one.
Yeah, they trying to go in on me.
Vaseline come out on the
table. So that brings me to something that you asked earlier. That's good.
Okay.
Time to discuss it. Guess you said, what is dick or pussy worth nowadays?
The monetary value, or is that what we talking about?
If you want to put a monetary value, I mean, you can put. I mean, you got different. I guess we go different categories with that. Okay.
Wait, you putting me on the spot with that one. You asking me what my think that is worth?
I
don't know.
So yours would be.
No, I don't want to ask her what hers is worth.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
no. You want to ask what it's worth to me. For the opposite sex, for me to have a man, what is it worth to me?
Yeah, okay, I'll be
right.
Okay,
I don't want to go first though.
It was your question.
It was my question because the question started off because you got to say the backstory of where it came from. It came from because a teacher was found guilty or arrested for sleeping with her students for vape pens.
Yep.
And I'm like,
is it worth
shit, though?
Right? And I'm like, now you giving out.
Like
tea for a vape pen from minors?
What it seemed like.
Or she was giving them the vape pens to have sex, whatever, with the minors. But nonetheless, it was an exchange. It was an exchange with a minor.
She made too much damn money to not go buy your own motherfucking vape pen
that's all it takes is a vape pen for some pussy.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, is that still the 220s? Is that the 220s?
Vape pens is only like $8.99.
So we're not even at 20.
$14.99 get 2 packs.
What type of vape is?
Right, the disposable joint. The strawberry. There's a strawberry flavored vape that I don't fucking know.
Right, pina colada.
Passion fruit.
But my thing is, who told?
That's a good question.
Right, who told?
That's a good question.
Eventually,
the nigga who didn't get the fuck. That's the one. The nigga who didn't get the fuck.
She ain't give me nothing.
Only got the finger.
It's
in there.
That is a good question. Who told all that? Like that seemed like that's the bubble of all bubbles, man. Like, nigga, what you doing on Friday night? Vaping?
If you were in high school and you were
a teacher.
If you were in high school and you were sleeping with your teacher, eventually, because you get it on a regular. This your first little bit of action you getting. You talking about it with somebody. Your boys, you told somebody. So that's how usually that stuff comes out because them kids is telling. I'm not saying it's.
But if
it's correct and if it's you shouldn't be sleeping with your teachers.
It's not somebody that's in the core group. The people that was fucking the teacher was not telling. It was somebody who was on the outside. So this is what I think happened. This is my personal scenario that I think happened. That the motherfuckers probably got an A on some shit, and the teacher ain't even scale that shit. It's just like this nigga earned the A, and some other kid probably got a fucking C. It's like, man, this nigga over here fucking the teacher. Fuck that, I'm snitching.
Nah,
Boom.
sure.
Yeah.
And that's
Nice.
what
They
Kay
petty.
said.
They
Somebody
petty.
who used their whole allowance and the pee was trash, so they got mad and told.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. A pussy put him in trash.
Dog, let me
Yeah,
tell
how would you
something.
know if you
I was
ain't never
about to
had
say,
pee
well, I'm about to say,
before?
if you were that early in high school, you say the coochie trash. Damn, that mean that
Right.
shit trash.
You
She was
won't
like,
even
yo,
know
I
if
was a
it's
virgin
trash.
beating that shit up for 2 hours. I couldn't be like, what the
No.
fuck? That's trash. It's
What
trash.
probably
pussy.
happened for real though is somebody walked in and seen that shit and they thought they could join in. And she's like, nah.
Oh, they tried to walk in on the train.
Yeah.
They thought they had a ticket.
Like, where was she smashing these kids at? That's
I don't
what
know.
Cause,
Who
like,
It had to
knows?
be at the school.
Like, if
dog.
she
Why?
It is in
They
the
do got lounges and shit.
Why wouldn't she just take them to her
in the
house?
parking lot. They be in cars. Who knows? You know when you was who hasn't? Raise your hand if you have not had sex in a car.
That's the first time I had
That's the
sex.
first time I had
Exactly.
sex.
That's not the first time. I didn't get y'all got smothered out the first time in the car. Y'all got smothered out the first time. I did not get.
I sure did.
Not my first time was not.
My first time was in the back seat of my Beamer.
What was your first time?
In the high school parking lot.
Side of the road.
Damn. I did it at Fairlane in the daytime in the parking lot.
No tents.
Oh, Wayne State used to be my joint, dog.
Oh, man.
You used to be tapping in between classes in the parking
In
lot.
the parking structure, boy.
What kind of car did you? What kind of car did you have back then, though? Is that when you had the Firebird?
The Thunderbird, yeah,
The
the
Thunderbird.
Thunderbird, and she had a fucking. What was that for? Damn, dog. That shit was like a green. She was like a Tempo, nigga, or some shit like that, dog.
Tempo,
it was
dog.
some small ass car, dog. Like
Metro?
Y'all was getting it in the Tempo, or y'all went in the Thunderbird?
Both of them just they had no back seat.
right,
Thunder-
whichever was closest, dog.
I had an 86 Beamer. It's 4-door.
Oh, okay, but it was still small.
Yeah, it's a 3-series. It wasn't like the big boy. It's a
yeah.
3. I had a crank sunroof and shit.
Yeah,
Word. I get you that. I had a crank sunroof.
remember
And the
this
fucking
shit.
flywheel had grinded down. So you try to start it, she'd be like, swing. And then it won't start. So sometimes you gotta like put that shit in neutral and kind of push your foot out like a Flintstone to kind of roll it up a little bit till it catch. Then I got that motherfucker going. I'll turn it off after that.
You was not the getaway driver, nigga.
Nah, not till I got the Honda.
You're not the getaway driver. That bitch. Nigga, push.
Goes shing. Oh, they found us. Shing.
That motherfucker's out there like a Jamaican bobsled team and shit. Nigga, try to get the
Nigga.
car to start.
The fucked up part was when I lost my virginity in the car, I also got caught by the cops fucking the girl. So when I tried to start the car to leave, the car wouldn't fucking start. Kept doing shing. The cop looking at me, and I was like, I gotta put it in neutral, and then I gotta push it a little bit. So the cop pushed the fucking car to start the car for me.
Hell nah.
It's
I
terrible.
did not lose my virginity in a car, but I did lose my virginity in a house, in his house. In his
That's
room.
not new.
Right, you act like that is an alternative. Like,
Right. Tell you like a greenhouse, like a pool house,
right, the shed.
No,
garage.
he wasn't rich, but he did live in the suburbs. But I don't actually remember how old I was.
Candlelights and all that shit. It was probably all set up. Like, your shit
It
was
wasn't,
playing.
but that was my boyfriend for like a long time though.
It was candlelight. Everything was laid out for 5 minutes.
No, what was so crazy? What's so
You like
crazy
that?
is that after the first time I cried.
Huh?
So that is so unattractive. Like it killed buzzkill. I cried because I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I just had. I cried, and then
Niggas be like,
we
man, what the fuck?
then we ran it
Right.
back like twice, and then it was, I know he was like, well, you want me to
The
just
face.
crying? But we ran it back. We ran it right back, and then I guess I was the second time I
Let me
wasn't
tell y'all,
crying.
when
You
y'all
pop
cry,
out in the motherfucker, dog.
I mean, it was
when y'all
emotional
cry,
for me.
when y'all cry, it's an
Yeah.
awkward ass moment for us.
It
Yeah, I
is.
know.
So we
We
sitting
don't
there
know
like,
what to do like that.
what?
I cried. I did. I
You
did
good?
cry. I did. I did.
We gotta
Everything
sit
all
there
right?
like we care. We gotta hold y'all this shit all night. We like, man, this motherfucker crazy.
Right,
What
right. We
What
be like,
did I-
when is she gonna start?
What did I just do? Shit.
Like I said, we had been dating for a long time, and I was, we had been dating since ninth grade, and I'm sure we finally had sex. I think 15-ish that summer. 15. I was 15, and I cried because I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm a Jezebel. I'm having sex. I mean, 15 is is young. Let's be honest. 15 is,
It is.
you know what I'm saying?
But
so
no, I was fucking around.
So
like
wait.
I was doing shit when I was like 13. I didn't lose my
Yes,
virginity
but
until I was like 17.
right. See, this is it. I lost my virginity at
But
15.
Did you go in like, yeah, I'm about to give it to him, and then
Or was it like a happy? It just happened.
So what happened was my mother. I had went to Toronto for the week. Like I went to Toronto for a weekend.
Oh, you was a runaway.
No.
Oh, okay. I mean,
But I had
15
ended up
crossing
staying.
borders.
I ended up because I went to Toronto for the weekend and I ended up staying and for like 3 extra weeks. So when I came back, he was like he missed me.
Wait, I'm sorry. You went to Toronto for a weekend and then stayed for 3 weeks?
Yeah, because my aunt lives there. So
Oh,
I stayed
okay.
with my
So you just
aunt, and my
chilled.
mama was coming back in 3 weeks. So I just
alright, you
stayed
good.
for 3 weeks with my aunt.
Okay.
So it wasn't even like a planned vacation that I was gonna be gone for like 3 weeks.
Okay.
It was just like, oh,
She was on the run, nigga.
I
feel
stayed,
like
and
it.
then when I came back, he was, he missed me, and he was older than me,
Wants to cool down.
and
Gotcha.
like he, that young
How
tender,
old was he?
he was 2 years older than me.
Okay, that's all. I just want to make sure it wasn't a Chris Hansen type deal. Like niggas walked in, like have a seat. Like I just want to make sure.
No,
He was 23.
No, it was not.
You came here to have sex with a 15-year-old girl.
No, I brought pizza and cocaine just for fun.
TV in the background, some cookies and milk on the table.
Yeah. I'm just gonna change it to something nice, and then all of a sudden Chris Hansen walks out. Like let's just take a seat.
He was just a couple years older than we were in high school the same time. He was
Okay,
just a couple
okay.
years older than me, but yeah.
Kind of would have been more interested if the nigga was
15.
23.
No.
Like,
I never
42.
really.
Like,
I think the oldest age gap that I've ever dated was like 10 years older than me, but that was in my 20s, and they was 30 in their 30s, something like that. But 10 years is the max that I've ever
that's it.
dated.
Oh.
I feel like they were a little more advanced.
What's the oldest you ever fucked though? Damn, man.
I think about 10.
10?
Oh, I don't know. I think about 10.
So I gotta do
10
the
years.
math.
We'll come back. G?
What?
It's the oldest you fucked. Age difference.
Age difference? Maybe like 13 years.
19.
19 years?
Wow, that's a big age
Wow.
difference. So, like, how old are you now? 40? So they was like be 60s?
Well, I was 30.
And they were 50s.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
52.
Okay. Well,
Well, no,
50s.
50, 51, 50, no,
50.
52. So
Oh,
20.
20 years. Damn, dog. She's
20
old enough to be your
years
mama.
in that category is not bad. I don't
Because
know.
of the ages.
Yeah, ages like 30 to 50. Because 50s is still kind of, good. I don't know if I would want to, like, if I did 20 now, I'm in like 60s.
You're a cougar.
But I'm in 60s. I would be messing with a guy that's in his 60s. I don't know
You'd be a
what that
sugar
would
baby.
look like.
You kind of be like a sugar baby in a way.
No.
But
I
you're
mean,
not a
what's the
big like a
perks with that,
sugar
though?
teen. Like, what's the perk?
Yeah,
Get
it was
closer to
definitely.
dying.
But
What
we
you
just
mean?
messing
Like,
around. Like,
oh, this isn't a serious thing. Like,
yeah.
there's nothing in it for you.
You just
I don't know.
said
Maybe you just find them
sex.
attractive.
Mm.
I mean, you could be older and be attractive. You can be old and be attractive. You don't see a lot of old attractive people, but
You don't see. I see a lot.
I know I see a
but
lot
it's
of older, like they're older
people
than me.
attractive. I know some
but they're not old.
that's attractive and they
I know
older,
some
and you be
nice
like, yeah.
I seen some 50s and 60s. At least
I
I
definitely
think they're in
think
the
10
50s
years
and 60s
is the.
that look tight. You'd be like, oh hey, you're aging well. But
I think I'm in the age I could do 10 years above, which would put me in the 50s.
I'm not interested in doing 10 years above.
Or 10 years
At
under
my
and put
age,
me in
I'm
the
just
30s.
not.
Oh, you're not?
I mean, it's not what I'm aiming for. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's
They
like
could definitely have that lace.
men when we're young.
What? He want that
they
lace front?
definitely got that lace for it.
Oh god. Anyway, so like I say, when we're younger, we like to fuck older, just because of the conquest. And then when we get older, we'd rather fuck younger.
Yep.
Mm.
The age difference goes backwards.
Which is very interesting because the stereotype is that when you get to an older age, men that the performance level for men goes down. So the fact that you will want to think that you can hang with a the sex drive of a younger woman
Well,
is interesting.
can I speak to that? Can I
Mhm.
speak to that? Because women's sex drive actually peaks in their 30s.
It does. It
So-
starts in their 30s.
Right.
Absolutely.
But for men, it typically starts in our 20s. So that's why a lot of times you'll see younger men fucking older women
Mhm.
because the sex drives are matching up.
Yeah.
Now, if a man is taking care of himself physically, then his sex drive is gonna be fine. His testosterone levels will be fine. You know, he's good. If he's not, you know, he's just letting himself go. He's not gonna keep up once he hit his 40s, like especially like mid 40s, starting to hit your 50s. He ain't gonna be out here.
He's not. That's why I'm saying it's interesting that it will still be an option to date a younger or want.
But he's looking for the attention at that point.
Mm,
Like at this point, his wife, he probably been with his wife 20 years at this point.
Yeah.
She ain't really giving him no attention. She was like, "Oh, that's just
That's
friends."
basically it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Well, that makes sense.
He's got some money now. They established. They probably got a lot of dough in the bank account. He got extra spending money. He's like, I could trick off on this girl, get my dick sucked from time to time, and bye. Go home to my wife. Where's the meatloaf? I fucking hate meatloaf, by the way. But I mean, but I've heard it from so many older men. Like they were like, yeah, my man so and so over here, he down there in Florida visited his wife on the side. And they're like, what? I'm like, what the fuck you mean, wife on the side? He's like, oh, you know, he's got his little young thing down there. She's about 32. Like, nigga, but he's 63.
Mm.
Oh. So, yeah, you want to go shoot this game of pool?
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I mean, when you say it like that, I can understand.
It's what do they call it? A symbiotic relationship at that point. She's getting something from him. And obviously, yeah, he's getting something from her. And she most likely finds him attractive in some way, shape, or form. Unless it's just like a Hugh Hefner type blood-sucking type of thing. But more often than not, it's a semi-attractive man. And he's just getting some attention from somebody else. Yeah. That's it. It's more so just the attention. He ain't even really about the sex. They probably don't even fuck half the time.
They do something.
Oh, they fuck around. But I mean, like, let's say he went out of town for 4 days. They probably only fuck twice on the first day and the last day. Yeah. Maybe some head on the way to the airport in the car.
Now, speaking of on vacation, I feel like that's when you have the best sex with like having. You don't think so?
No, not all the time.
On vacation?
It depends on how long the vacation is.
Yeah, that is true too. If it's a 3 day, yeah, you getting all that business. But
I don't like no vacation that's shorter than 3 days. I'll be completely honest with you.
No, a long vacation you get tired after a while because you get tired. You're one small place.
I don't. You must have low
You get tired of having sex on vacation?
No, it's just sometimes you get tired of that situation because it's like a 7-day trip.
You don't need to take that woman on a
exactly.
vacation.
Like,
you gonna get tired with her.
No, I ain't saying everyone, but like sometimes if
you gotta lick the problem.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta what?
Hawk said you gotta lick the problem.
But no, I mean sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. It's just after a while. Sometimes you get irritated. Cause you in that same box.
You get irritated.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
You get irritated. That's just what it is.
Well,
wait, so
her next says sometimes you get exhausted on vacation. I've experienced the best sexual pleasure on vacations, and I've never not.
I think that's because of where your mind is.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You go prepared to fuck and be nasty.
Don't say that.
When I go on vacation, I'm prepared to fucking be nasty.
I do.
But
my mind, I think my mind is more
not on
free.
Vacation though, and you get that moment, and you like, yeah, that probably is the better than going you on a vacation.
On the come in.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that is probably how my mind is because you're right. I know no one's gonna be looking for me. I'm a little bit more free, relaxed. I can
but you know it's gonna probably happen on vacation.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna happen on vacation.
The unexpected one is the one you probably like the most because you like, I didn't expect a motherfucker to do this.
No, I expect all the smoke on vacation.
Here's what I say,
and I want it.
All of you are correct. All of you are. You just have to put. You have to put it all together. What I'm trying to say is like, so like when I go on vacation, I ain't doing shit. I ain't thinking about fucking nobody else except the motherfucker that I'm going on vacation with.
What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Like, so to T's point.
Oh, he ain't trying to have no threesomes on vacation. Is that what he's saying?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just
Oh.
saying, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm bringing my girl with me. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
fucking the shit out of her the entire vacation. Like, this is the goal, right? Mindset, where T is at. I don't know what the fuck Chris talk about the sick part, but you got to do more shit than just lay in the hotel room. Like, you got to have like excursions.
But the other part is,
so you don't
I think it's better when you're not on vacation because sometimes it's unexpected, and then you put it down and it's more.
But you can have unexpected sex on vacation too.
But you already knowing that shit gonna happen.
No, it's not. It's a different atmosphere. It's a different vibe.
If you go on a vacation with a chick, what are you expecting? You gonna be?
I don't know what fuck, but in the same retrospect, if a female come over my house, I'm gonna fuck too. So I don't understand what the difference is that you're trying to make. Right. That for me, I mean, from my perspective, when I was a bachelor, if a female's coming over my house, I'm 90% chance I'm fucking. Like, it's literally like it's 90% chance.
Do you realize that it's the female that makes the decision on whether
the decision was already made before she came over?
You're right.
So
whether she was gonna give some or whether you were gonna get some.
It's not like I got to say, bitch, you fucking like nah. She already knew she was gonna fuck when she came over here.
So 90%. She win after that. It was agreed upon. Once she got there, somehow the contract was
but it's still because it's that 10% window that you can still mess up the deal.
Yeah, I can mess it up. I can mess it
up. And she can be like, never mind.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. And when it happens, it's 99% my fault. So.
You know what I realized? That I am a sucker. Like, I don't really want to give it away, but like if you treat me good and you know what I'm saying, do all the extra niceties, that's like half of the battle right there with me.
No, your extra niceties could be, oh my God, what's all the extra niceties?
You know, like having things that I like, you know, that I drink this, you know, that I like to snack on that, you know what I'm saying? You being nice, rubbing my feet or rubbing my legs.
Rubbing your feet.
I'm just saying.
Woo, that nigga tried.
No. What you're not gonna do is go there with me because I get a pedicure every 2 weeks, baby. Okay, every 2 weeks. So you're not gonna do that with me.
Her feet.
No. Okay, they still be roughed up, but I'm just saying I go every 2 weeks.
It's assault.
A week and a half really is what I need to go, but my budget don't allow for that. You know, but every 2 weeks.
You got this promotion. It might now. You better see you get some wellness discount.
Look. My niceties. Well, niceties go a long way with me. I do. I like niceties.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it seems like they all like niceties.
I do. But niceties ain't always what you're supposed to be looking for. I get distracted.
I mean, but if you in a relationship, I mean, it's all right to do niceties. You can't do niceties off top. You want me to make you one?
Sure. If you making drinks,
yeah.
You might as well. It's Friday. I'd have had it all week. We celebrating. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, hey, y'all got to give it this green tea.
My energy is on 10 today.
All right. Good to have you here today, motherfucker.
I know. I'm real part-time in this boy, but it's okay.
She come in and get real hyped, and then she dip off for like 2 weeks and shit.
Part-time?
I will be gone. My birthday is in 12 days. Right. I will be gone for 2 weeks.
Shout out to Vladdy.
Shout out to P and Vlad out there. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Ukraine.
Quit ducking them L's.
How y'all doing out there? Any comments?
You got all the comments on the line. You can't see
hell. I was trying to get the No Good Sense live set up, but
I need to.
Oh, that's my cup. Sorry, you wasn't ready.
Getting fucked up tonight.
Who's getting messed up?
Apparently everybody, because y'all second one. He's like,
wait, you want some more too?
Okay, well, we got to keep the party going. It's Friday. You know what? As an adult, I complain about adulting all the time, but life really is not that hard. But sometimes I just don't want to be the adult in situations. Like, is that petty? I mean, I know it's petty of me, but I'd be really mad about having to be the adult in my household.
Why?
Because sometimes I just don't want to I just want to be like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Sometimes I just want to be on that energy.
I feel you, but you know what? You can't. It's like you signed a contract to do some shit.
With who?
What you mean with who? With the motherfuckers in your house? They ain't get there by accident.
I don't want to sign that contract no more. I want to avoid.
It's all right.
How can I avoid?
You got look. It's go. You got to go to court either way. All right.
I don't want to avoid because I really be complaining about having to be an adult to do a lot of the things that I have to do and to figure out a lot of things that I have to figure out. And I just sometimes, my time is very limited. The time that I have for me is very limited. And, I get mad about that. And I know it's probably immature. And at some point, I would assume that I would grow out of it or, get past it. Grow out of it
when you're 60?
Being, like immaturely handle the situation immaturely. Like
everybody likes their own fucking time. I got two.
Yeah.
I had them young.
Oh, I did not have mine young.
I'm about to have another one.
What?
I might. Well, in the future.
Oh, I'm about to say, what the fuck?
I was like, I didn't go to Vegas.
I'm sorry.
Right.
In the future.
You want to say?
No, not right now.
You know my problem is, I have too much fucking time.
Nigga, you want to take these kids?
No. Shit. They don't listen to you. They damn sure ain't gonna listen to me.
They can make me so mad. It's like, dog. Anyway, they might. Your beard longer than mine. Might make all the difference.
What?
Longer beard.
I do not like a longer beard.
But it scares kids. It scares kids.
I do not like a longer beard.
They raise
what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
You don't like the pirate beard, huh?
I do not. I want to be able. Okay, I don't trust nobody. I don't care, man or woman, if I can't see your teeth. I don't trust you.
The fuck?
I don't. I feel like if you got some beady eyes, I don't trust you. I feel like you is not trustworthy. And if I can't see your mouth, I don't trust you. So if your beard is too full and I can't see your lips and your mouth.
Oh, that's just too much if you can't see your lips. It's like you ain't supposed to have.
I don't trust you, but I don't. Like, if I can't see your lips moving, or even people that they just talk like, what I'm saying, they don't lose their lips, they just move like that. I don't trust people like that.
Dale says that's fair.
What? Right.
With the beady eyes, that you can't see their teeth.
Right. You cannot see their mouth. You can't see, because I'm like, you hiding something. Why are you talking like, either you don't want nobody else to read your lips from a distance, you don't want it to let people know that you're talking to me. So if you you trying to talk to me, and then you just and I ain't on your lips, and I'm just like, what the hell are you saying? And I'm just looking. I don't like, dude. I went out last weekend, right?
Right.
I went because I wanted to get out. I met my boo. He was out of commission. I went and met my girlfriends, right? So I'm walking, I'm chilling, I'm in the club.
Mm-hmm.
In the club, mind you. I didn't go to the club, but nonetheless, I'm in the back. While I walk out, right, this guy stopped me when I'm walking out. And, I'm like, he kind of stood in my way. So I talked to him. He's like, oh, you want me to walk you out? And I'm like, I'm talking to him. Why, dead ass, he had half his ear was missing.
What?
Half of his ear was missing. It was like all of this top part, your earlobe up at the top was like, all this was missing. Like it was like somebody had shot it out.
Damn, what they did?
They did. I mean, I don't know. But he was weird. But okay, I seen the ear and I was still talking to him, but he didn't move his mouth. He was talking to me like this. Like, yeah, where you going? Oh, it's early. You going home so early? Why you leaving so early? Why you not staying a little later? And I'm like,
okay, so
could he hear your responses or only half of it? Like
every other
word?
So hold on. So could it possibly be that if he only had half an ear, he has some trauma, so maybe he couldn't move his mouth like that to talk?
I seen the lips.
That's why the fuck he don't go out. Because motherfuckers like you can't talk to y'all because you ain't got some against them and shit.
Did he have a Bluetooth?
It was the one that go around the
Listen,
neck.
I don't know.
The headband with the walkie in front of his mouth.
But that's not the vibe that I got from him though. That's not the vibe.
It was a creepy vibe.
I felt like it was more of a creepy vibe to be like, because he was like, Yeah, so where you going? Why you leaving so early? This and that. You need me to walk you out to the car. Like he didn't move his mouth, and I'm like, why are you talking to me?
That's probably the best he talked in like 6 months. They probably shot his ear off, broke his jaw.
He's probably a veteran too, man.
Oh, he was.
No. Okay, so
I don't want to say that now. You know what I mean?
He's like, he's a veteran.
So it would have been okay. You're right. It would have been like okay, maybe get it. But then here's the thing. Then we were walking out, and so he's like walking. I kind of walked past him. I kept feeling somebody pinch my coat, and I was like, "Why the fuck is who's grabbing on my coat?" I turn around. I'm looking around. He like, "Oh, go ahead. You ain't gotta nobody, whatever." So when I moved it a little, he's like, "Well, what kind of fur is this?" I said, "This nigga is pinching my coat." Now he trying to feel what kind of fur I got on, cause like 2 minutes after he pinched I feeling somebody tugged on my coat. He asked me, "What kind of fur is this?" And I just said,
he was trying to pet you.
he was trying to pet, and he was trying to like pinch it off like as a memento or something. I don't even know. It was really weird that he was just like, he asked me like, what was, whatever.
Take that shit home. I remember her.
So mind you, it was probably a worse. Yeah, it was just very, very interesting that he was like, "Yeah, you gonna call me?" I'm like, "I'm not gonna call you. I got a whole man. I got his number."
Face to face when you was talking to him, or was you on the?
I was face to face with him, so he gave me his number, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna call you." Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool. He like, "What number you gonna call me from?" I said, "It's gonna be a 313 number." He's like, "Yeah, because I just had this fire, and I'm trying to recover this." I was like, "Oh, this nigga is looking for a sugar mama."
Yeah, he looked for somewhere to stay.
That's why the fuck he was pinching my coat and asking me all these questions. So where am I going?
He's looking for your wallet.
He could have been looking for my wallet to try to rob.
Yeah.
Because he was pinching my coat. It didn't dawn on me because I felt it, but I didn't know it was him.
Did you have your knife on you?
I did not have, but I had my pepper spray, and I was ready.
So he said he had a house fire.
He said he had a house
worry about no pepper spray.
Well, I mean, it's gonna.
He said I can fuck blind.
It's just gonna distract him a little bit. The fire.
His ear. He's in his ear in the fire.
I don't know. Fucked up. I didn't ask, and I was just like, I mean, y'all know I'm dating somebody. It wasn't even no point of even going there, but it was just, but the fact that he was pinching my coat to figure out and was asking me what kind of furs that you got on, I was like,
what part of the coat was like the bottom?
I don't know. I just kept feeling somebody tug on me. So I kept turning my head like.
We gotta get you in some self-defense classes. You should have hit this nigga with a back elbow or ain't the nose.
Right, you should have had your knife. That's why we get that motherfucker for you.
You in the bar, you can't go in the club. You can't go in with
a knife. You got that big ass purse.
You got the big ass titties. You better hide that shit under your
titties. I could have.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I'm not used to
industrial bra.
I'm not used to going.
Rebar. All of y'all guys do shits with the steel wire.
Do y'all be hiding stuff under y'all titties? Let me know. Maybe I need to learn how to hide stuff under.
We got whole apes under here. I got ape under here, right? Duchess and a lighter.
Right. I gotta.
You gotta break down the grinder and shit. Now bring out the whole kit out the titty. Man.
I gotta learn how to hide. I gotta do better.
The girls in New York used to hide razor blades in their mouths. Hide a knife somewhere.
She said I should have never let him walk me if I'd had my knife on. You right. You are absolutely right. I shouldn't have. I should have been, you're right. I was slipping.
Well, you should just tell him your ride was waiting for you.
Look, I didn't catch that. I didn't catch the ear part until,
You know he ain't hear you the first time. You could have told him something different the second time.
I heard half of what you said.
Yeah, whatever. Well, I'm not.
I can't keep making fun of the handicap.
I'm not trying to make fun of him, but the point was that I don't trust anybody. If I can't see your lips moving and your teeth, if I can't see and you got beady eyes, I'm going to look at you.
When I talk to you, I'm going to put my foot in your ass.
I'm not going to.
Do you understand me?
No, it don't matter about that. But if I can't see your mouth move, like people that just be, yeah, what's going on, girl? I ain't seen.
Oh, they talk through their teeth.
Yeah, I can't trust.
You won't like no nigga from Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, I can't trust you.
Pills.
If
Yeah.
you can't,
You know, she
another.
was good with you. Good.
No.
Nigga, get the fuck.
Halitosis. That's why I ain't other shit.
Oh, is that why
That's
they
probably
not?
Could be.
Okay. Because
I don't know.
if you talk like that, do not talk to me. I do not want to be. You're not gonna get nowhere with me if you talk like that.
And that's how you passed on Kanye. Hey, did y'all
Kanye.
see that he got the fucking Balenciaga Gap shit?
What?
So Kanye has, they got a merger, not a merger, but like a collaboration. Yeah, Balenciaga and Gap.
Oh wow.
And Yeezy.
That's awesome.
This is the ugliest shit I have seen in years, bro. It is terrible.
I'm convinced that some of these makers, bro, we're gonna make the dumbest shit and see if these motherfuckers buy it.
And they do. And they
like,
do.
We just gonna put some shit together and see if these motherfuckers buy it.
That's when they put them heels on them Crocs. Balenciaga, I think, and Croc had a collabo, and they put the heels on the Crocs.
Yep.
And they wasn't cheap either, and people was buying them.
You know, all Kanye clothing and shoes is based off slaves. If you look at the old slave shoes, some of his Yeezys look just like some of them slaves.
Nigga, this just look like the boots for Lego characters. This just are ugly, dog.
Like his sweats he be wearing, that's
they
what
just look like bits of fabric that you
found.
And guess what? He making a killing.
They're making a killing,
and people buying it.
White people buy everything. Whites and Arabics buy everything.
Yeah, they do.
They buy everything.
Black folks too.
I don't see too many black people wearing Yeezys like
young
that.
Indians.
They do wear.
Young Indians.
They wear
Arabics
Yeezy shoes. Not the clothes. I don't see the clothes.
But I don't even see the shoes either.
Because that's Arabics, Chaldeans.
That's all of them. Yes, all of them.
So you're saying immigrants, pretty much?
No, I'm saying people from the Middle Eastern region, whites, Asians, and Indians. Black people, we buy trendy shit. We definitely buy trendy shit, and we buy high-end fashion, even though we can't fucking afford it. Right? They got a lot more money to afford it. And
why is it assumed that they have more money than us?
Because they have two-parent households.
Because they come over here with that money.
That too.
Hey, shit. I'm just saying.
Why we can't change that trajectory for the black people?
It's already too late for a lot of us right now. Like,
it's not, because I mean, I want to change the trajectory for the kids.
That shit was fucked up back in the slave times when you had the black people working for the motherfucking masters to hold us down, right? Mm-hmm. So we was already fucked.
I'm not trying to live in that.
But I mean, if you think about it,
living that same path.
I hate to go back to this to history shit. Think about this. We the only motherfuckers ain't nobody come to save. Ain't nobody come help us. They took us over here. We were slaves like motherfuckers.
Our own people gave us away.
Like, you mean tell me now? Fuck this. I'll tell you, Africans been over here before.
Who was saved?
Africans ain't come over here to save our ass.
Okay.
They
Who else was saved?
Think about Americans. We done went and tried to save every motherfucking body else. Anybody get taken over? I ain't about to say what's happening right now, but you know what I'm saying? Like World War II, we went to go help somebody. You know what I'm saying? World War I, we went to go help somebody. Somalia, we went to go help somebody. Other people's people go to help them. But think about other people's people go to help them, right? Like if Germany, if France invaded Germany and took Germany hostage, all the rest of the Germans that survived gonna try to fight and get their motherfuckers back, right? They're gonna try to help their people, right? Mm-hmm. When we were enslaved, ain't nobody come to help us. Nobody.
Why would I come and help a product I sold? Like, that's because,
and you're right,
black people sold. Like, sold. They basically sold the biggest, strongest people, but who were also the fucking dumbest. They sold the big dumb brutes, and they sold them to the whites. And shipped them off.
Right. Well, that's not fair to say that they're the dumbest because we didn't know if you sold us a vision of grandeur and prosperity.
And you was dumb enough to fall for the pyramid scheme.
We didn't know any difference. I don't necessarily know it's dumb because
I'm taking it there. It's just fine because I ain't got no good sense. And I'm gonna go ahead and take it there. The fact of the matter is, they fucking sold the biggest and strongest people. And who's also not the smart. You're not gonna sell the fucking doctors. You're not gonna sell the people who are building shit. You're gonna sell the people who toil soil. That's what their job is. Because I could find more niggas to toil soil. So I sell fucking Brutus. I bring in Popeye, and we good.
So there goes the answer to your question. Okay, we was fucked a long time ago.
But that don't mean it's okay to live. But the way you put it though is
we don't have a country. T.
That saying that it's okay to still be fucked.
No, but this is what
it's
I'm saying.
Okay to continue that on to be fucked.
But this is the thing. Nobody's gonna come help us.
But we gotta help ourselves. Exactly. Why are we waiting on anybody? That's what I'm saying. So what are you doing personally to change?
But here's the thing.
It's already a defeated attitude to me, and I don't like that. I don't like the already defeated mentality. Because we are going to be going up against a lot of shit, but I don't already want to walk into the battle defeated. But I'm just saying, it's our mindset.
It's not a defeated mindset, but I want to explain something to you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, when people come from other countries, they have embassies that they can report to. There's a big ass spider behind you. It's not that big. It's a medium-sized spider behind you.
It's not even a medium size. It's a small spider.
It's medium house-sized spider. That's not. Anyway, when people come from other countries, they have embassies and other agencies that if they get if they have discriminatory issues, if whatever the case may be, they can just go to that embassy and they good. The fact, and that's extra power for them. We don't have an embassy we can go to. We have a country that fucking hates us. We have a whole continent that basically says we don't know who the fuck y'all are. So what are we supposed to do? Obviously, yeah, we can try to help ourselves, but the same people we get in the fucking offices to help us fucking self-sabotages every fucking time. Yeah. Every fucking time.
They forget.
Yeah, we put black people in the office. They do. We put Barack's ass in office. He do shit for the gays. That's good for the black gays. What about the black straight motherfuckers? The other 94% of us that ain't gay. Like, come on, man.
Ain't put Barack in office. Don't believe that shit.
White women put Barack in office.
White women put
Barack in office. But he had a lot of nigga votes to help get him over the hump. Okay? It's a lot of nigga votes. And we put fucking Biden ass in office. He ain't gonna do shit for us. That nigga is incoherent.
Let me tell you something. Biden was just not to have Trump in office. That was
he's incoherent. He's incoherent.
No, he's terrible, dog.
It's the worst fucking decision.
You ain't heard shit from Kamala since her has been in there.
We sure have. I am very disappointed. I ain't heard nothing from her ass. You're absolutely right.
And Deo said that white people gave some tribes bounties to invade other tribes to gather slaves and sell them off.
Yeah.
They said they had us fighting each other for fucking money.
They still got us fighting each other for fucking
money.
It's
already going to be conflict within our community. You are absolutely right, because they have trained us over all these years to create those conflicts for us, not to trust our brothers and sisters, for us to go against our brothers and sisters, and that we only value the dollar.
Yeah, and our biggest influence.
All money ain't good money.
Our biggest influence are entertainers now. That's our biggest influencers.
But it doesn't have to be, though.
It doesn't have to be. But, you know.
Give me 5 black politicians who doing something.
Exactly.
I'm not.
That's
political.
The whole thing.
I don't know.
Give me 5 black
black people that's doing something.
That are in the mainstream media actually
I have to think about it. I'm sure it probably is. Because I'm sure Amanda Seale.
Who?
Amanda
the comedian?
Seale, she's not a comedian. She is an actress, but she's not a comedian. But whatever.
She seems to be doing stand-up that don't be funny.
She's using her platform as well as good. People got to make a earning. People got to live out here. I'm not saying that everything should be activism.
So the money outweighs
but at the same, I'm not saying. But at the same time, people do have to make money. Let's be realistic.
So you gonna tell
you working because you gotta take care of your family. I'm working because I gotta take care of my family. But that doesn't mean that I'm not trying to uplift people on the here and there.
What I do, I'm not gonna do a job that's gonna have me conflicting with my moral obligation as a black man, as a black father, a black husband. It's not gonna stop. No, I will never take a job that has me in moral conflict like that. So for me, when I look at people who sit here cozying up to these white motherfuckers who not helping us, you sit here wearing their fucking clothes, you sit here dressing like fucking females when you a fucking grown ass man, supporting these fucking white people, and you don't never help the fucking community. I'm not gonna support you. I'm not gonna come out here and.
But you can't worry about what another person does.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can, because that's the people that
But
T, those are the people everybody follow. I don't got 100,000 followers on Instagram.
It doesn't matter, but you doing your part though. I don't. You know what? That's one thing in life. I never compare myself and my journey with another person, because I can't be accountable for what another person does, but I can be accountable for what T does. I can be, and that's the only.
I'm not talking
that's
about
when
accountability for what you're doing. I'm talking about the sphere of influence that you have versus what
But
somebody
you
who's a
comparing yourself,
celebrity.
but that always goes back to you comparing yourself.
But that's what we're talking.
I'm not comparing myself.
We're
I'm
talking about what
you.
you're doing, what you're
Yes.
doing to be a positive person in the community,
Right?
and how that's supposed to affect others. Correct? That's the point of being a positive influence in the
Right.
community. Now, what I'm saying is, if you were a superstar, okay, you were as big as fucking Beyonce, but you were in the community doing that same type of work, your sphere of influence, you would affect so many. You affect 1,000 times more people than you right now. That's what I'm saying.
But like what T
I mean,
saying
yes, but
though, what T is saying though, like your path is different. You know,